Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football as I'm bringing you the latest transfer news. Hot of the press, the future of Hugo Broos has come under the spotlight in the last few hours. Now, let's get on with the video. If you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Now, hot of the press, South African Football Association head coach in Hugo Broos may be about to leave the club, with the coach linked with a move to Tunisia. Now, I know before the coach has been linked with a move to Club Brugge in his homeland in Belgium. Now, does it make sense that now Hugo Broos may leave South Africa when I think the team is on a high right now? They are actually doing very, very well. They've done very well in the AFCON 2023, and now is it the right time for Hugo Broos to leave South Africa? I said to a few people earlier in the year after the AFCON, I said it was the right time for Hugo Broos to leave the club because he was going to be leaving the club on a high. But now, why now? Why now after a few friendlies, a friendly against Andorra, where he said the team played very, very well and he was happy about the performance? Now, all of a sudden, it is coming off the press that this is his last game tonight against Algeria. Does it make sense? To me, I don't think it makes sense, and I do not really think that Hugo Broos is going to be leaving his post as a Bafana head coach. We know he had a meeting with Dr. Ivan Kaizer, the PSL chairman, about a week ago before the beginning of the international break actually. So he had a meeting, and there's also gonna have to be a follow-up meeting between the two, between Ivan Kaizer and Hugo Broos. So what were they talking about? Like we've never actually had the context of their meeting, the meeting between Dr. Ivan Kaizer and Hugo Broos. We don't actually know what they talked about in that meeting. So from what I'm gathering, there has to be a follow-up meeting. So were they talking about the future of Hugo Broos or not? So I read from a few publications. I read from the Kickoff Online. I also checked from Playable. So Hugo Broos may yet be leaving South Africa, because what I understand, why is he leaving South Africa to join another African team? Because what was reported before was that Hugo Broos was actually homesick, and he was saying that he is an old man, and at his age he wants to be closer to his family and see his grandchildren growing up. So now moving to Tunisia, I think that doesn't make sense. I think he may as well be leaving South Africa, or he may as well be leaving Bafana Bafana. But going to Tunisia, I don't think that is true. From what I read on the kickoff, they are not mentioning his destination. They're just saying it is possible that this game tonight against Algeria may just be Hugo Broos' last match as Bafana Bafana's head coach. So my opinion, I think Hugo Broos, I think he's had a lot of abuse actually. I think he was not treated well by the DStv Premiership. The coaches and all, they've been releasing players late. They've been complaining about injuries and all that. So there has been a lot of complaints from the DStv Premiership head coaches and chairpersons of respective clubs. So he has had a lot to deal with as a Bafana Bafana head coach. So we wouldn't actually blame him. Me personally, I wouldn't blame him if he decides it is time to leave Bafana Bafana. But it would actually make no sense to me if he leaves Bafana Bafana and goes to another African team. If he goes to Tunisia, it doesn't make sense, because as far as I'm concerned, from what I understand from the articles that I've read around January, February, that Hugo Broos is actually homesick and he's tired as well of the treatment. We've seen what has been happening. The likes of Lani Mokoena, they've been going at it during press conferences. So Hugo Broos, really he is not happy. Maybe that's what he was talking about in the meeting with the PSL chairperson in Dr. Ivan Kaizer. So give me your opinion on the situation. Hugo Broos reportedly going to be leaving Bafana Bafana after his game tonight. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. But I think there must be more to it. We have to be given a little bit more. He deserves more, because the team right now, Bafana Bafana, is definitely one of the most respected teams in Africa. So we deserve a little bit of an explanation of why a very important figure is leaving his post, if that is what's going to happen. My opinion, I don't think it's going to happen, but it has been all over the press in the last few hours. So if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. And thank you very much for watching. Mzansi, don't forget to leave your opinion on the tab below.